and it is the garden season, so I wanted to show you what I'm planning to do to help bring in more food to my table besides grocery shopping, and that is growing my own food. I'm still in my uniform, you don't need to see me. So this is the garden bed that I got from Costco. I have a video about this when it was completely empty. I have another one just like it, but we dismantled that. But I'm planning to actually put one together, but just a third of it instead of the whole entire piece. I don't have a very, very big backyard. I have a decent backyard. It's just I don't want to take my whole entire backyard as a garden. All right, so I'm growing okra. I used to hate okra, and again, as I growing older, I started liking stuff that I didn't like before. And I don't know, the ants love it. There's like a bunch of ants on the underleaf. Let's see. That's gross. Maybe aphids too. That's just gross. I should really spray that with something, but so far the plants don't seem to be affected, but I should really put something. They're just loving this area. Here's a third okra. I have nasturtium that I just direct sowed, and you can see they're starting to, like, they sprouted. I can plant smaller things here too as well. I still have some space. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of insects out today. It's a little bit humid right now. I have some jalapeno peppers. I have 1, 2, and 3. I also have poblano, 1, 2, and 3. I'm planning to actually give one poblano, no, I'm sorry, one jalapeno. I might even give one poblano to my coworker. And then from my daughter, from a plant sale, she gave me a sweet banana pepper. Now, something that I haven't grown before, this one is called Super San Marzano. I have 2 plants. I'm giving one away. This guy is going to get huge, and direction says to give it a space of about 3 feet, which this is good enough. It's at the edge of this garden bed. And I have to stake this plant, so I do need to get something to stake it with. I'm really bad with trellising. I don't know how to trellis, and I can't bring any heavy equipment home, so I have to figure something out. Maybe a piece of wood that would at least keep it stable, especially when the plant is this small. It's already starting to flower. You can see that. I planted some bush beans. Oh my goodness, these bugs are ridiculous. I planted some bush beans about 2 days ago. They have not sprouted yet. I have these tags here from, I ordered from Amazon. I know I bought a pack from the Dollar Tree as well. I just don't know where they are, but these are from Amazon. This one is a bachelor button that I transplanted. I thought it was going to die. It's surviving, thankfully, so I'm not planning to transplant them again, but I do have a bucket of wildflower seeds in one pot, and it's being overcrowded, which I'll show you in a second. More nasturtium. I planted carrots here just yesterday. You can see there's like ants everywhere. They're just crawling all over this garden bed. So we'll see. This is the first time I started to grow carrots. Let's see if I'm successful or if I washed away the seeds. We'll see. This is supposed to be chives. They don't look so hot, and honestly I don't think I'm planning to grow chives or green onions because it takes about 90 to 100 days for harvesting, and that's ridiculous. I think I'll save that for the grocery store. So I don't mind if all these die. I don't mind. This is an heirloom tomato. I honestly don't like heirloom tomatoes because in my backyard they tend to get diseases and powdery mildew. So I didn't realize that. I just wanted to get the size of the fruit, but it looks like a nice plant overall. I just have to make sure that it doesn't get too much moisture on the leaf itself. This is a Cosmo. I have several Cosmos actually. This one I believe I transplanted, and thankfully, oh my gosh, the mosquito is about to attack me. That one did pretty well. This one is a chef's tomato. This one is called Celebrity. And from the package, it is disease resistant, To what? I would have to read the label, which I'll get to. I'm just trying to avoid the mosquitoes out right now. It's the humidity is causing them to come out and wanting to attack me. So here is my tomato Rapunzel. I would say this garden bed is about a week, a little more than a week old. I put the garden soil from Costco, and then I put some peat compost, or sorry, peat moss. Just be careful how much peat moss you use because I read it's acidic. When I transplanted my vegetables, they didn't look so hot the next day. I know there's a stress to the plant, but so far so good. You do have to water it heavily, and once you water it heavily, it can last for maybe 2-3 days. I don't have a lot of soil in here. You can see there's still plenty of space for me to actually add more soil. So I went back to Costco. I didn't see any more soil. I can always go to Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. I also have 3 eggplants. You can see these are doing really well. Actually 2. I have one for my friend, which I'm going to be giving away. They are looking mighty healthy. For eggplants recipes, we like to make torta talong. That's basically like an omelet using the eggplant. We can also put this in a sour soup, you know, like vegetables. We can put this in, trying to think of the dish, but it's mixing with other vegetables with like a shrimp paste, you know. But it's really good. It's like the ichiban, the long ones, not the fat ones, okay? Not like the Italian eggplants. Jalapenos are doing good too. They're flowering. I'm debating if I should just pull the flowers out and just let it focus on growing leaves, but I want to see fruit. I'm impatient. I want to see something growing. I'm going to come around over here. I had right here in this fence, I pulled it out. I had wild strawberries. I thought they were, first of all, I thought they were poison ivy. They looked like poison ivy. They had the 3 leaflets, but they had a strawberry fruit facing upward. And from what I read, it's a mock strawberry. It's highly invasive. Actually, I still have a little bit right here. Right there. I have to pull that out. That is a mock strawberry. That's going to grow really fast. I have to pull that out. These are stones that I need to get out of here. I'm planning to put mulch over here and just make this just mulch. You can see a lawnmower will not fit into this area. I still have to take care of this, I know. So excuse my grass. So right here, more nasturtiums. I literally took a seed packet from the Dollar Tree and scattered them. And look, they're really growing beautifully. They're so easy to grow. These are kind of going to be a little bit, I guess they can be viney. I started growing nasturtium last year. This is the 2nd year. But look, I have flowers. And this one is, I like to grow different kinds of cherry tomatoes. This is golden sweet. This plant actually had some disease on it. The leaves had some dark spots. And I took all the ones that were off the bottom, whatever that had on the top, I removed that too. And so far, the plant looks healthy. It is growing. Same thing for this. I'm going to also remove some of the suckers. I don't want this to get bushy. I want this to grow tall because I'm planning to put some form of a trellis back here where I'm standing. This one is indigo cherry drops. So I don't believe I've grown this before. I've grown some kind of indigo mid-sized tomato, but have not grown it again. And this is the Rapunzel. Okay. What about strawberries? That was a mock strawberry. I don't grow strawberries anymore. I'm not very successful at growing strawberries. It takes a lot of space. I did have a little patch here, which I'll show you. Just don't mind my long grass, which they were really growing. They just were putting out a lot of runners, and I don't want to waste my small space just to strawberries. And I only get fruit for about a month. So I even tried to grow the forever berries. but that didn't work well for me. Like the fruit was not big. I'm just reading. Basically, they run and connect to think to grow in new places. Are you talking about the mock strawberries? That's the first time. I don't know how it randomly grew in my yard. I never had a mock strawberry before until I found the actual fruit. Okay, so now onto my flowers. Okay, you need some flowers to attract the pollinators to grow your fruit, right? To grow your vegetables. So yes, I have a very long grass. My husband has not cut the back yet. He doesn't want me to touch the back, so that's why I have not mowed it down myself. So I have here from the Dollar Tree, bachelor buttons. This might be an older packet. This one is not growing as well, but I'm gonna show you what is. Oh, in addition, good morning. Hi. Hi, good morning, Michael Anthony. Good morning. Nice to have you back on my video. I worked last night. I posted a video yesterday and I just said, you know, guys, let me show you my garden while it's still early. So the bachelor buttons, I believe this might be in an old seed packet. And if you look really close, I actually have a few tomato plants growing on its own. So volunteer tomato plants here. And I have some volunteer tomato plants here. And on my ground, I have, because this used to be a garden bed, right? And I think I dumped the pot of soil with my old tomatoes, as well as I just kept the pots right here within the garden bed. So whatever fell, whatever tomatoes fell, is starting to grow. So I have all those. I'm gonna actually pull them up and put them into a cup and save them and give them away. Okay, so sorry, that's rubbish. These are cosmos. These are from the Dollar Tree. They're various colors, so I'm really excited. I've never grown cosmos before, but it's so easy. I sprinkled it into the dirt, I kept it watered, and it's growing. I love it. The soil looks rich. It does, doesn't it? I just get like potting soil, and then I always like to add like chicken poop. Last year I added chicken poop, so there might be still some fertilizer in there. This one I didn't add any chicken poop to that garden bed. I added an all-purpose garden fertilizer. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get bitten like 20 times out here. The bee balm, I just read about it and I was really interested. I really want my pollinators, I want my what do you call it, hummingbirds to come over to me, to my house. So I decided to grow some bee balm. Now this one is taking a long time to grow. It's there. I saw a little growth. I had to dig into it. The bee balm acts like a mint, so I don't suggest to put it into the ground. It's going to overtake your yard. But the flowers itself, it's very long, so it fits the beak of the hummingbirds. So very, very beautiful. I can't wait for that to grow. Hopefully it does. And then these flowers are from my daughter from her school. She gave it to me from a plant sale. These two over here, I have a peony. I think it's called Carl. Oh my gosh. Carl something. It's a peony, starts with Carl, okay? I have another one over here. I know, hopefully it's not going to be too hot. It's already in the 80s. These are supposed to have bloomed already. I do have a gorgeous one in my front yard that has spent its bloom. The butterfly, what do you call it? It's a butterfly weed. I think that's what you call it. But anyway, I bought one from my nursery. And I didn't realize that they also have it in seeds. I bought the seed packet as well, but I just didn't have it. I didn't start growing it because I have the plant itself. And I heard that it does get, you know, fairly good size. This one's for my daughter as well. These guys are verbatim, if I'm saying it right. This one is not doing so well as the one in my pots. I don't know why. This one was actually a freebie, so that's why they look kind of shabby. But one of my favorites is the dinner plate dahlia. This is yellow. When it grows, it's bigger than my hand. And I did divide this because I had this for about maybe 3 going to 4 years. And I gave some to my neighbor. And something is eating my dahlia. You see it? You see that? Something is having lunch with my dahlia. And if I find it, I'm going to go flick it. Trying to see if there's a worm in there somewhere, but I usually don't have this problem, so I'm surprised. Yeah, I usually don't have this problem at all. Normally the problem that I have is the powdery mildew towards like August. My snapdragon, little did I know that this is a perennial. This is from my last year. I didn't care for it. I had a big pile of dirt over here. And then all of a sudden I see this stem, this woody stem growing. I realized it's my snapdragon, so I kind of neglected it. I do have snapdragon seeds I'm planning to grow, but yellow is gorgeous. Look at that. Will they attract bees? They do. Are you talking about the bee balm? The bee balms will attract bees. But because of the long stem, not the long stem, but the long flower it has, it might be difficult for them. Butterflies may be able to get the nectar, but I think bees might be a little bit more difficult to get the nectar. Oh. All right, mosquitoes. Another dahlia that I have here. I also have some gladiolus. Again, these are from the Dollar Tree. This, oh my gosh. Okay, so I also got ranunculus, anemone from the Dollar Tree. That's, I'm not sure what it is. They were like little, I think they call them crumbs that I planted here too. So I should have labeled these, but these were much earlier in the season. So I don't know, I don't remember, I don't recall what those were. All right, so moving on to my uncut grass. I do have also some lavender. This is gorgeous. This is, I think, my 4th year growing. I thought this guy was dead, but I cut him back. I didn't realize that you're supposed to cut back lavender. And this is the result. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is not my favorite type of lavender, but it is a fighter in our area. My area is 6A. My zone is 6A, and it survived our winter. Now, this past winter wasn't as harsh. We only got maybe 1 snowstorm. The winter was fairly mild in my area. But look how pretty that is. Yes, I've seen some bees, you know, feasting on it, but no hummingbirds just yet. And I love these. Look how the gorgeous color. I didn't care for these flowers, but this color I love. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying not to show you the rest of my messy backyard. Now, one problem I have, I want to say this is Rose of Sharon. It has all these seed pods. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I love the plant, and I hate it at the same time. Go away from me, mosquito. But these seed pods, they're all over the place on this tree. Here's another one. There's no way I'll be able to collect all that. And what happens is that it falls down onto my lawn, and it propagates, or it grows. See? So I don't even have 1 or 2 or 10. I have literally hundreds on my lawn and my front lawn because I have 2 of these. I've never done anything with the lavender. I don't think I have enough to do anything with the lavender. I would love to try to make oils somehow, but I honestly don't think I have enough. So Laeatris spitica, this is my 2nd to 3rd year growing this. It has gone a lot bigger. It's a very tall purple stem that, oh, get that mosquito out of here. A very tall purple flower stem that grows pretty tall. I would say 4 feet high, if not higher. I think it grew taller than me last year. And I'm just a little under 5 feet. That's how little I am. It normally likes full sun, but it seems like it's getting enough sun in the area right here. And I'm trying to grow more perennials this year, so I have less work to do. They are also a little floppy. From what I read, if your soil is rich, it will tend to flop over. So I have to figure out what to do, how to support these guys. Okay, I also, I have over here, it's not grown yet. Looks like I live in the woods, but this is the side of my yard. But I bought a hosta. It hasn't grown yet. I don't know what happened to it, but it's a white hosta. So this is like the side of my house, and it's shaded. And I have these guys here as well. Just a few. Oh my gosh. You don't want to see my grass, but you can see all the little seeds that planted itself from my Rose of Sharon. Oh, my cat. My cat is My cat's attacking another cat. She thinks she's a big and bold. Okay, so regarding Dollar Tree, like it works. This is a gladiolus that I actually moved over. So yeah, I $1.25. No, it was $1 when I purchased it, and I just moved them over, and it grows. I'm gonna say it grows like 3 feet tall. At least that's what I remember, growing 3 feet tall. So that's I have another area where I'm growing, but I don't want to show you anything on that area just yet until I actually see some major growth. And that little corner is all from the Dollar Tree, all of it. So I will show you once I feel like I have something to share. But this is my little butterfly garden, as I call it, my peony, which we'll see if it will actually grow in the heat, because it's been reaching about 85 degrees. Oh, I'm gonna actually show you one more thing from the Dollar Tree, okay? It's gonna be a mixture, like a wildflower mixture that was so easy to grow. I'm just gonna show you my hand because my lawn is a mess. My husband works too, so I can't keep asking him to, cut the lawn, work, and do so much. But anyway, this is from the Dollar Tree. All of this was a wildflower mix. This is a Cosmo. I'm trying to learn all the flowers. It's taking me some time. So this is a bachelor button, I believe, that I transplanted. It was big as this. Does not like to be transplanted. So I don't know how I'm going to, it's going to crowd itself. It's not going to be enough sun, not going to be enough air. So I do need to figure out what to do. This is new. Looks like the only one. If you know what these plants are, please let me know, because this is new to me. I've never tried to grow a wildflower seed packet from the Dollar Tree. And let's see, is this growing any flowers yet? No. This one looks like a weed that I have in my in my yard. It could possibly be. That looks like it. But yeah. Oh, another seed packet. One more thing. This one, I think it's too hot, but this is a radish. These are all from the Dollar Tree. You can see here. They're starting to grow there. I think this is already mature though. The leaves are not as green. So I don't even know if this tastes bitter, but I'm going to be harvesting it pretty soon. Here's some spinach. I think this is mixed with flowers. I already harvested a few of the spinach. I'm planning to grow more spinach in here, or actually in another pot, because I really like spinach. I like it in various things, and then some cilantro. Okay, so you know what? Hold on. Let me just show you. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to show you, but let me just say that these are from the Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm not going to show you the rest, but I will show you this corner because they have gotten pretty big. So yeah, Dollar Tree. This is a red gladiolus. So I'm gonna say roughly, maybe I'll give it another 2 weeks until I start seeing the flower start popping its head from here somewhere. But yeah, it took a while for it to come out, but now it's coming through. And in between this, I wanted to grow a Mexican sunflower, which is torch. The color is torch, and I got that seed from Target. So that's gonna take a while for it to germinate. I just planted that maybe about 3 days ago. And I have other seeds growing as well. So once things start popping up, I'll make another live video so you can see what's growing. The packet was mixed flowers. It was wildflowers. Some of them are shade, some of them are I have different ones. There's a couple different ones. It did say wildflowers on it. Anyway, let's go back to my garden, not my hand. So yeah, that is it for now. I thank you for watching this video. I know it's not food, it's not grocery related, but it is food related. It's also going to bring more food on my table. I'm planning to put another part of my garden bed there and actually planting Asian crops. So I'm going to do a squash that we normally like. And also a bitter melon. My mother-in-law likes bitter melon. I kind of like bitter melon as well. That's going to go into that spot there where all the pots are. I have quite a lot of work to do, and it's already June, so I have to get that started. But this is my garden bed right now. Let me know what you're growing, okay, guys? Yeah, I have eggplants right here. 1, 2, I had 3. I'm giving the third one away. I'm gonna plant something here too. But I really want to go to my Asian grocery store and get some Asian plants. I just don't want to grow tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. I mean, it's a little bit boring for me. I want something a little bit more. I want some squash, something that's a little bit more filling than just tomatoes. So that's what I need to do in that little spot right there, and a couple of pots. So that's what my plan is. You can see I have a lot, I know. So I need to get to the Asian store maybe tomorrow, because I'm working again tonight. So tomorrow, and then I'm going to start working on this area to get this done by the weekend. All right, my lovely plants. These are, I always see them after work. They kind of make me, relax. I kind of de-stresses me from, sorry, this is a mess. Don't look at that. This de-stresses me when I come home from work. I was busy at work, as most people are. All right, so thanks for watching. I will do maybe another live video of my garden, possibly next week. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks, Mike Anthony, for all the comments. And go to the Dollar Tree. They're still they're still selling seed packets. They're still selling some gladiolas. I don't believe it's too late yet. You can still try it. It's $1.25. You're not going to break the bank. Okay, all right, see you guys. Bye.